a company that I was highly interested in because your girl have been, you know, pretty much setting her goal to move to Savannah. Then I also opened my goal to move elsewhere in Georgia. So it was just like, okay, this is a great opportunity for me and my kid and my family to uproot our lives and move. So I get on the first call. It went well. It went extremely well. The second call, I've already told the recruiter on the first call, hey, this is my expectations as far as what I would need um, if I was to move forward in the interview process and be selected. So I ended up being moved to the second round of the interview process, and I had to stop there, you guys, because they did not offer relocation. Um, I'm not sure why uh, the recruiter continued to push my resume forward and not just reach out and say, hey, we won't be able to accommodate the relocation package for you. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, I've been out for a year. Why would I wouldn't be able to up and move unless I work with you guys for a few months. And then I could kind of move or whatever. But I won't be able to just up and move because the relocation package would definitely be essential to me if I'm needing to relocate for the role. So anyway, didn't move forward. It was a bittersweet moment, but it was something that I had to realize that if I do apply for relocation, I do need to set myself up to relocate, which I'm actually currently doing. So that's that. Next, I made it to three final rounds. So again, I've done 6 interviews. We already talked about the previous three. Now we're talking about the three final rounds, and I was so disappointed um, in the outcome of two. And out of the outcome, the first final round, the guy, it went so good. Like he was like, I know you could do the job. You have the determination, you have the drive, you're very focused. Um, I like the way you speak. You're pretty much new to human resources because I only have 5 years of experience. So, and he's like, so you haven't picked up any bad habits yet. This would be perfect for this role, and I could see myself working with you. Now, this is the hiring manager for this role telling me this. He also mentioned to me that, if he's like, I'm going to go ahead and move you to the final round. He's like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and move you to the final round. I already know that I would love to continue with the hiring process with you if you can get through the final round. I said, okay. And he's like, and just to let you know, with the hiring manager, just be yourself. Well, not hiring manager. Well, his manager, just be yourself. I was like, okay, cool. I get on that call, I'm just like being myself. I'm kind of, you know, I'm not saying laying all the way back or being laid back in the interview, but I'm just being myself, but then also making sure and be mindful that I am, this is a professional role and to remain professional. So we laugh a little bit because what's an interview without a little bit of laughter, so that way they can see who you are outside of work and how you will also, maintain yourself in work too when a situation is stressful. Anywho, remain, sorry, I had to check my light. So, of course, remaining professional and just being myself and being professional and promoting what type of skills and knowledge that I have that correlates to this role. And so, um, a week go by. I was supposed to hear something back by that Friday. That Friday comes and go, and I was just like, okay, you know what? He did mention if I don't hear anything by Friday, give him till Tuesday. All right. So Tuesday come around, didn't hear anything. I reached out to my recruiter, like, hey, what's going on? I haven't heard anything back. Have you heard something? She's like, no, I haven't heard nothing back. By that Thursday, that's when she let me know that they moved forward with another candidate. Um, no, she did not share any details, which sucks because, again, I did let her know that that was definitely not the outcome that I was hoping for or that was shared with me because I knew that both interviews went really well. Made it to the final round at this other company, and this was very disappointing too because I did the walk, I did the first round and second round on the same exact day. And I knew I walked out of there, and I call it dropping the mic. I dropped the mic, y'all. I know I did the best that I can in this interview because, again, I want to make sure I'm promoting myself professionally, and not only does my resume speak for me, but then also be able to speak for myself verbally outside of reading what's on my resume. And so, y'all, um, I just want to say absolutely hands down to the very first ever recruiter second ever recruiter that actually reached out to me, set time on her schedule to tell me that I wasn't selected for the role and the reason why. Now, the reason why is what got to me. But what she did to actually make sure she reached back out to me, because in her words, that I took the time out here to come out here to interview, and the least she could do is to make sure she reached back out to me as a candidate and, allow her to kind of, tell me what happened, the process, and, what it all boiled down to and all that good stuff. And I'm just like, I just told her, thank you so much. You are the very first recruiter that have ever, second recruiter have ever done something like that outside of all interviews that I've had. Majority of them ghost you, or they send you this very watered down no response. And it's just like, how am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to do with that? Like, what do I supposed to do with a watered down no? Like, it's very generic. I didn't come in with a generic questionnaire or a generic resume. So give me something more to go off on, so that way I, as a candidate, could be better and promote myself better to another organization. But anywho, she took the time out and did that. So thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, recruiter. Thank you, recruiter. And if you watch this video, you know who I'm talking about. I just want to say thank you. Also, with that, the only thing that that didn't sit well with me, that just kind of made me feel like, dang, like I'm never going to be good enough, is that she did mention that it was a hard choose between me and another candidate, but it was her letting me know that the team absolutely loved my professionalism. She got nothing but great feedback from me. She let me know what my skills and my knowledge and the things that I could bring to the team is exactly what they was looking for. It just all boiled down to a culture fit. You guys, what is a culture fit? I get that a lot in my I've gotten that a lot in my reason why it's a no, but I never quite understand what a culture fit is, because I possess all the qualities a company need in the organization, but I'm just not a cultural fit. Is it because I tell you guys that I'm for the employees? I make sure that if there's anything employer related, I am on top of. If it's anything employee engagement, I'm on top of. Recruiting, all that good stuff. Like, I'm on top of it. I make sure I'm there. I make sure I'm present. And if you need someone that's going to go and communicate and talk to the employees and make that change in that way, it's me. I'm there. I've done it before. In these roles, I've done it. And these are some examples I could give you. But I'm still not a culture fit when that's something that you're looking for in your human resource person. So, don't know. But I just don't understand what a culture fit is. Last position, I made it to final rounds. It was like a first/final round type thing. And I remember in the process, I ended up getting an email. I'm sorry, y'all. If you see me looking now, I'm checking my microphone. It was an email that I received, and in that email, it was just like, "Hey, I wasn't selected for next rounds or whatever." But then I sent it over to the recruiter, and he was like, "Oh, no, that didn't come from us." I was like, "Okay." So I did my interview, and that interview went well. And I have so much experience in the area that they are looking for. And so the reason why I say I don't know if it's a yes or a no, and I have reached out, is because I did receive another email, but I'm not sure if it was the same company. Like, I don't know. It happened like it was miscommunication before, so I don't know if it was the same this time. I'm hoping that I did get the job, or I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I will definitely keep you guys updated on the outcome about that position.